another crouch spray here. Like, what I would do in this situation is just let go of shift, run all the way out for like a second or two, and then just try to hit their head.
Pop in swing, right?
Yeah, because it's just so much easier for him to kill you here.
Yeah.
So like really focusing on, instead of crouch spraying, focusing on tapping and bursting, and like really making an emphasis to hit their head, right? Like it sounds simple, but like whenever you're shooting someone, whenever you see someone initially, is your gut to like spray, or is it to like take just a split second and readjust your crosshair and try to get the headshot? Like whenever I coach people, so they're gonna be like, oh, people clear this, or oh, people are gonna expect me to do that, and I'm like, no, they're actually definitely not gonna expect you to do that. So we kind of autopilot to this spot a little bit. Just kind of remember, like, you have some different options available to you. So I think you're at headshot level for like right here if he's not up here.
Below the box, yeah.
Yeah, but
which is what I was originally aiming for. I need to do it to adjust to go up.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of unlucky. I swear by people, if you play deathmatch or aim train for long enough, you'll just rank up because of your aim. Like, it doesn't even matter if you even have a better understanding of the game than your opponent. If you have better aim in this rank and in diamond and even arguably in ascendant, you're just gonna rank up. Hey guys, so if you like what you see in this coaching video and you feel like you've learned a lot, please reach out to me on Discord. The link to my Discord tag is down in the description below. Just DM me. And the individual in this video that I coached, a couple hours after I coached him, he actually said that what I taught him was overpowered. So please reach out to me, guys. I'll be more than happy to help you, and enjoy the video. Did we talk about like your main weaknesses or anything? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So, inconsistent and sometimes knowing where to be and overswinging. So keep an eye on that. Yeah, okay, we can go ahead and start. Let me know if you have any questions. What's your peak, by the way? Can't remember if we
Diamond 3.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Good job. Okay, I'm noticing something here. Let me just... I coached someone yesterday and they did a similar thing. Okay, so if you notice for all three of these gunfights, try to see something you do in all three of them.
Crouch spray.
Yeah, exactly. So this is actually like, you should have three. Oh yeah, wait, never mind. That was the gecko. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so that's something I'm not gonna harp on it yet, but it's something that I'm keeping in mind, and that's something I'll probably go over a little bit later, whenever we kind of summarize or recap.
Okay.
I would cage here. I would cage and run. Run toward your jet. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, they have no time now. I'm playing on audio, pushing through the the cages.
I think we just run. I think he's saving. Do you use comms a lot? Because you said comms.
Okay. I always comm, yeah.
Okay, good.
Even if they're not talking, I comm.
That's very, very good. That's what you would ideally do in any rank or game.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't. It's something that I like try to bring into people's awareness when I coach them. Like, you should be calming more, but in this situation I would be asking Gecko, would you like to ult us in here, or would you like to ult Ali or something like that?
I'm pretty sure Gecko said he was gonna ult early into but I'm not sure. I can't remember that much.
We see Omen.
Yeah, he's ulting, yeah.
Okay. We should probably follow the ult. Not you. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. I didn't hear that. Not you necessarily, but you should be running up with that ult.
Yeah, Joe's in front of me, so I was expecting her to kind of push up and I'll follow.
Because the problem is, like, basically what the enemy's Gecko ult just did to you, like, they get no value out of it. This is what happens if there's no one behind it. That's not just a you thing. That's like your whole team kind of thing. Be very careful peeking here. Actually, probably just don't even peek this until the smoke is popped.
Yeah, I didn't need to.
Careful to the Cypher ult. Okay, so that means someone's sight. Omen. They're all four here. Okay. Yeah. I can see that probably our main weakness is mechanic, like kind of aim or peeking. Do you warm up consistently? Or aim
Yeah,
train?
every single time I get on, I hop in 2 death matches. I played 2 TDMs. I feel like they're just better for me to warm up anyway. I practice
Mhm.
holding angles and all that sort of stuff without people spawning behind me.
Yeah, do you...
Um,
So, you play 2 team death matches or 2 death matches, you said?
I play 2 TDMs,
Oh yeah, that's
and then
fine.
I hop in practice range. Because I noticed I overpeak a lot. I put the sage wall down and just peek one bot at a time. I practice strafing, and then I practice spray control and just on the drones out the back as well.
Okay, that's really good. So yeah, it's something I'll just kind of mention to you. I mean, I think that's completely fine. You could go up to 3 TDMs as well, because like the whole purpose of doing, like, some people are just like, I don't want to do this, but it's really like
It's
the reason.
important, yeah.
Yeah, it's important, but it's also like something that just becomes automatic. Like, I swear by people, if you play deathmatch or aim train for long enough, you'll just rank up because of your aim. Like, it doesn't even matter
Yeah.
if you even have a better understanding of the game than your opponent. If you have better aim in this rank and in diamond and even arguably in
Yeah.
ascendant, you're just gonna rank up. Um, so that's why I would do that. But
Yeah.
also, I was coaching someone yesterday, and I would highly recommend playing TDM or deathmatch with intention. So it sounds like you're going into the range with intention. But whenever you're playing TDM, don't play just because uh, I told you to, or just because it's what people say or whatever. Play with the intention of like getting better. Like you said, for you it might be a peaking issue, you're over peaking, or crosshair placement. Crouch spraying is a big one that we've seen already with you.
Yeah.
So like really focusing on, instead of crouch spraying, focusing on tapping and bursting, and like really making an emphasis to hit their head. Right? Like it sounds simple, but like whenever you're shooting someone, whenever you see someone initially, is your gut to like spray, or is it to like take just a split second and readjust your crosshair and try to get the headshot? It sounds like simple, and it sounds like, oh, I might have not that much time, but you realize in this rank and the people you're up against, like you have time to like adjust your crosshair, and it's not, So that's like a big thing. It's kind of like universally, that's kind of a great tip for plat players, but I think that also applies to you. Um,
But what I'm gonna start doing in the TDMs is unbind crouch.
yeah, that's what
So
I
I
was
get out of the habit.
I was actually gonna suggest that. I would actually I would recommend, because like I have this problem too, right? Whenever I come back from playing, not having played Valorant for like a while or a few months or whatever,
Yeah.
I'll just crouch spray because like I don't know, it's just it's just a habit or whatever, but it's just a bad habit. So that's what I've done historically. Like I unbind crouch and just I'll play comp. Like I'll play weeks without having crouch bound. And there are some drawbacks to that, but honestly, they're minor compared to the benefits you're going to be getting from.
Yeah.
You're
A
basically.
lot of people in
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
people in low elos are aiming at the body anyway. So if I crouch, I'm more likely to get a headshot.
Yeah, that's another good point. Um, and this also forces your brain to adapt. Instead of crouching, you're forcing your brain to like strafe and learn how to strafe, which is
Yeah.
the ideal way to take fights. So yeah, I'd highly recommend that. Um, okay. Just crouch spray. Also, let's see where our crosshair is here. Crosshair is not bad. This is what I'm talking about. Like, if you take just a second, notice he's also missing you. He's not headshotting you instantly. So you have like a half second or even a second to like take pause here and just like you get some shots off, right? All it takes is one shot. Just remind yourself of that.
Yeah.
Like all it takes is one shot. We have time to get like at least 4 shots or so off, but we're not thinking about the headshot.
Yeah.
There we
It's
go.
a little bit high.
Crosshair placement's like not bad, honestly. It's not. I don't think, like, obviously it can always be better, but I don't think it's the main thing that I'm seeing so far. It's probably not really necessary for the random to be peeking, but I like your awareness of like, okay, if he's gonna peek, then I should probably peek because I'm low, and if he dies, there's a good chance I could die too.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Probably the only thing I could have done better there was peek to the right instead of left. If he killed Rain, it's a lot easier for the spray control back over to me.
Yeah, I'd say it's like a minor thing though. I think this is pretty good. And again, I think your Cypher util and your ability to play Cypher is really good. So that's not something I'm really worried about. I'm sure that your Killjoy is probably similar as well. Rena might be to the right. To the right. Yeah. I don't know why everyone just goes to the right here. Like, we should have some people on the left. But this is, I guess, just what people do, or what we're doing in this game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I kept telling them we need someone go short, but no one listened.
I think this is like a rotate here. Rotate through mid. We have trip up, so we don't have to worry about getting flanked, except they could be pushed up mid somewhere. It sounds like there's definitely 3 here. We just killed 1. There's Reyna and Omen.
Pretty sure I've just come to rotate.
There's probably 3 more, so this is definitely a good rotate. Check the cam too. Okay. Now we definitely just leave. We know that they're both here. Okay. You like to play a little, like, kind of lurky? I don't mind it. I just think, like, this might be kind of expected after a while, because you've done this at least once already.
Yeah, once.
Yeah, so it's fine to do sometimes. It's good even. There's a bit of a crosshair placement. This one's harder, though, because notice that we're at a decline. We're actually at, we're at, like, 3 declines.
There's a box above as well he could jump on.
Yeah, there's, like, you're on stairs right now. There's stairs there, and then he's on, like, top of an extra elevation. So it's kind of tricky. So I think you're at headshot level for, like, right here if he's not up here.
Below the box, yeah.
Yeah, but
which is what I was originally aiming for. I need to do it to adjust to go up.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of unlucky. I think as Cypher, like, it's good to close the door. As Cypher, we can also play in this corner right here or behind just back pillar.
Yeah, that's what I started to do in the later rounds.
Yeah, those are, I mean, it's just really, really annoying to deal with the Cypher on this site. I actually tell people to just buy a utility on this round because you can buy down to 3,900 for next round and still buy Florm or Vandal or Phantom.
Yeah.
So you could buy like 2 trips or a cage and a trip, or a cage and, or 2 cages in 1 trip, whatever you want, and then like you just have that util. If there's like a chance to clutch the round, you can use the cages, for example. But otherwise, you're just saving your. The idea is to just save your util for next round. But
yeah,
the ghost is probably, like it's just kind of like basically you're not gonna be able to buy util next round unless you guys win, which is kind of unlikely since this is a save round. So I would recommend just. Oh, we buy it. Wait. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, am I wrong? No. Okay, so we're gonna not be able to buy full armor next round then with this.
Yeah, I'd buy half.
You buy light armor. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like if you're gonna do that, I recommend just buying Sheriff. To be honest, Ghost is kind of bad here because if they're gonna have full armor, right? So you're gonna have to hit them
twice in the head.
Yeah, and so like might as well just get the Sheriff if you're gonna buy light. Like I'm not against that, especially as a Reyna player. But so we're in this spot again. That sucks. Okay, you can just it's exactly
yeah, fuck with that Sheriff then.
Okay, so there's gonna be again. I'd like to maybe see you position at back pillar. Yeah, just like get out of the same spot here. Okay. Yeah, we can just wait. Like we don't even need to peek this here. He's gonna keep doing that. Should have been a second kill there, really, but if there's another crush spray.
Chamber does that a lot. He runs in TP's back, breaks the trip.
Yeah, you can be ready for that for sure. Careful mid. And crosshair placement. Why is like just thinking like okay, wait, are they? Do we know they're both there actually, or is it just chamber?
I'm pretty sure it's just chamber. I'm not entirely. Don't really remember too much.
So regardless, in this case, like you were playing over here, so just be aware that someone can be here as opposed to just right here. So like if I were you, I might be kind of like moving back my crosshair back and forth here. Not like super rapidly, but just not closed off to the idea that he could be over there.
Yeah.
You had the read on him too. We could have just closed the door. Another crouch spray here. Like what I would do in this situation is just let go of shift, run all the way out for like a second or two, and then just try to hit their head.
Pop in swing right.
Yeah, because it's just so much easier for him to kill you here with how you play.
But what
this.
I expected was I seen Omen running up, so I expected him to actually like peek rather than just sit back.
Yeah. Oh, he lost. I bet. He says nice.
Yeah, Jet was very angry. He was a very angry player.
Okay. I mean, they're just going B, so I mean, so we kind of autopilot to this spot a little bit. Just kind of remember, like, you have some different options available to you. You can't really do much with the Spectre. Yeah. I guess our team's forcing. You could play like close on the. You could even play close right here. This spot's fine, but they're just gonna like be pre-aiming this because you played here already a bunch. Another thing you could do is cross to here on like an eco round, for example, whenever you have nothing to lose. So you could do that on this round, unless their Cypher has a cam, and he's actually using that cam.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he plays that cam there a lot. I keep on hearing it.
Okay. Not sure why we left A fully. Another crouch spray. That's by far like the biggest thing that I've seen from me so far.
Yeah, it's really bad.
So this is, we're just forcing Spectre now, which is kind of bad. Same spot again, notice. I know like, so I'm a duelist, right? Like I'm used to moving all around the map, so I have to keep that in mind. But also, even as a Cypher player, like, I think there can be a lot more variability in your playstyle than you currently have, especially if you're like coordinating with a teammate, if that's possible, right? Like this game, maybe that wasn't possible because Jet was angry. But just trying things that like the enemy's not gonna expect. Like you're in plat here, these players are not like. I noticed something like whenever I coach people, so they're gonna be like, "Oh, people clear this," or "Oh, people are gonna expect me to do that," and I'm like, "No, they're actually definitely not gonna expect you to do that." So like you can get away with like a little something, like a little kill or a little peek when they're not expecting it at all, even though you're not a duelist. At this pace, we're gonna be losing the game. So I think doing what we've been doing is probably not ideal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was our last game as well.
That's really unfortunate. I like play up close here. Like play up close. He's playing a TP. Like this chamber's gonna walk out and then TP out or TP away. So like be ready for that. Use your cages. Like we're playing a bit passive here. I would be like holding out with your cage here. Like right there, you could shoot this guy and kill him easily. Because we know he's done this like at least once, and I'm expecting him to do it again. This Omen's TP'd out twice, which is just bad. Oh yeah, he's just gonna do the same thing. This is where you can kind of cage there, and it's nice, very nice. Okay, I like the rotate around. We don't really need to ult, I don't think. Yeah, we just fight. Just stick it. I'll just hold it, yeah. Good job. But can you see kind of how like you're sort of playing the same spot here on defense a little bit, and I think that's another thing, sort of autopilot maybe.
What it is I always just run shut door mid, especially when no one's like holding it. So I'll just get ran in the back. I normally just go there, and just hold market. And then if someone else is in market, I'll just autopilot to that spot.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like right here. I'm gonna be going a little more methodical than you, so like, I would stop like right here. I could actually pull up my game if you want, and I can show you what I mean.
Okay.
I think it'd be better to have like a visual. Okay, so like if we're looking at this guy here, if we're like trying to peek mid, the way you kind of did it was like you're kind of going like this, right?
Yeah, overswing.
Or you're actually looking down a little bit. Yeah, a little. I would say that's a little bit of an overswing, but like, this is how I would do it, right? And then like the next thing to clear I know is down here, so like I would probably have gone like this and then realized like, oh, I see her, and then corrected. But just kind of jiggling like this, or even just like holding. You can hold an angle like this, right? You can't hold it from here, because the problem with this is they can go around you.
Go to the right. right, yeah.
But if you hold like this is actually really good. So like jiggling is something you could definitely work on in TDM or deathmatch, like this, and then something that we call slicing the pie, where you kind of like just slowly clear, like what you're trying to clear, instead of going like this, right? And also, I haven't really seen you do this, but if you're peeking something, instead of doing it like this, do it from farther away.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the minimap, you'll see everything.
Yeah, you have a small. Yeah.
Yeah, like if,
this game. I don't have to explain.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but peek farther away from objects. And then like you'll just kind of like whenever you do this, you kind of like learn to automatically adjust your crosshair accordingly. You kind of want your crosshair to be like to the left of whatever wall you're looking at. So instead of like being like this and going like this, you see a lot of lower elo players like because they want to go like they want to look over here, right? But they're looking through the wall. So the problem when you do this is like someone can be right here, and then like you have to like flick back. So you kind of learn to kind of just slowly and be like it's a little more meticulous. Okay, you can go back to the video. This is a great spot to be right here. Kill both. I would just wait. You can even walk into your cage here. Honestly, like this game's close. You guys are losing momentum. We could walk into the cage here and probably get like 2 or 3. We have to have the balls to do that. You can ult. Definitely ult. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well played. I think we make a play a little quicker here. Because, yeah, like we're alone and they're going to start coming around like that on pillar. So, you did great though by getting 2.
Yeah, I did expect them to come a little quicker, I'm not going to lie, but...
Yeah, I would have, right here when I realized both my trips are broken. And, like, yeah, you could run away, but I mean, like, is that... I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that. I would probably have came in the cage here. Is it risky? Yes. Does it have high risk, high reward? Yes. I think there's a good chance here you could, like, get 1 and then kind of, like, sneak around the outside of the cage here and then find a couple of others. That's something you just consider going for.
I think the reason I didn't was because I had the Omen blind coming through.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, you could have easily 25, 30 kills at this point in the game. Yeah. Sheriff. I like the Sheriff. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. You did that pretty quick there.
He didn't break the trip though, he missed completely.
Ooh, very nice. Oh, that's annoying. You
probably could have had the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just pulled off.
Yeah. But I mean, notice how like he's very much expecting you here. I mean, 1 you're jumping, but that's a very everyone's gonna be clearing that after you play there once, and just in general, it's a spot that people are gonna clear. But it is a good spot. I would want to see you play close sometimes too. Like you'll see, if you ever heard of Daznarth, he plays Cypher, probably best Cypher in the NA. I don't know about like pro level, but he'll use Judge like a lot or shotguns, and you can use that up here with your trips. You can easily kill a chamber whenever he does the run up. Shorty's good if you're on eco, Buckeeh or Judge. All different playstyles to consider because we're always playing from farther away. If you've noticed, I always like to go for something a little different. Especially on Icarons when you have nothing to lose. You could just ult, honestly. Yeah, I would just ult. It just lets our team know for sure what's gonna go on. Okay, that was pretty good. Let me see this again. That was not bad. Yeah, I mean, like... I would ult... Oh. Okay. That's unlucky. Something we could do here is put your cam up. Like, either on this back wall over here on the left or up here. And then, like, if someone shoots it, then you know. You can peek. And then again, this is something where, like... you're just peeking like not how I would peek. So like you're just kind of running out and exposing yourself to everything all at once. I'm going to instead position myself like right farther away from this box here, back here, and then just kind of like jiggle out, see if there's anyone there, and then start to run up, and then do the same thing with this angle over here, looking onto sight. It's like, you know, there could be people there, but you gotta have your crosshair and your aim like kind of. Oh, they lined up for him too.
I know, yeah.
You have to have your crosshair and your aim follow where you know the enemy could be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made a lot of mistake right here.
I would leave the spot. You gotta leave the spot here. At least jump down from the box, because now they know that you're here. I'm pretty sure that's why Omen canceled.
Yeah, he's dead around me.
Yeah, this is great. Like, you come over here. If you ever have a chance, there's not a Cypher camming this, get over behind here and come up here if you can. It's gonna, like, people are not probably gonna clear that, and you're gonna get some free kills. Even as Cypher, you can do this. Okay.
Roddy could have played A here, but
Yeah, that's something you could definitely consider. Like, they're going to be enough this game for you to really not need to worry about rotating. But if you're only getting like people to go B like twice or something, and it's been like 6 or 7 rounds, ask someone like, "Hey, Omen, can you swap me? So can I play A? So, you know, I can get some value out of my trips or something." Or you can just put 3A if they're just going A like every single round.
that's Cypher luck again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this jet was really tilted as well.
Yeah. That's all right. Does that affect you whenever you play? Like, do you get angry?
Nah, I never get angry really.
Okay. I struggle with getting angry.
Yeah, I've always been really chill my whole life, so literally getting angry has never really affected me.
That's good. Okay. Let me see how long is the second VOD?
I think it's about 10 minutes long, but it's mostly just the same thing over and over.
It's like similar to this VOD.
I think it's probably just peaks and stuff that would be different.
Okay, we can kind of skim it, and then I want to wrap up with a bit of a summary. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I would like just try playing A on this map. Like, if you have like your preferred site, like, I know this is definitely the site you want to be playing Cypher on, but
Yeah.
it's good to kind of get out of our comfort zone a little bit and just familiarize ourselves with different parts of the map. This is especially true on attack, but also on defense, especially since you're a Cypher player, and just like where you can put your util. Because whenever you actually need to play A, you're gonna need to know what to do.
Yeah, I used to play A like a lot more than I played B, and then I swapped over. Again.
4 mid. Okay, that's good. I know I want to kill. And I can't really say too much because it's 5v1, but generally just be aware of how greedy you're being.
Yeah, right here, I think they called something wrong or something. I don't really remember.
Closing door. It seems like we like to do this early in the half, so we close the door and then come back, and then we later in the half kind of swap it up and stop. I think that may just because depending on what the enemy does. Okay, so I'd be calling B here.
Yeah, I was in Discord.
Yeah, I can see. Are you guys in a 5-stack?
Yeah.
My God, did that? Wait, is that trip hitting 2 people at once?
Apparently, yeah.
And it didn't break.
Apparently.
I love. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is overpowered. He's gonna get a nerf.
Yeah, I would not. I mean, he was so bad for like so long, so I don't mind it. I would never come to this site, to be honest with you. So that's why I say like get comfortable learning how to play like A or putting trips in different parts of the map, because if you get against someone like me, I'm not bothering.
Yeah, I mean, it's low ranks. They don't know better.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what that guy's doing. Not sure he's doing it all with the wall. Oh, he's trying to. He's walling over your trip. That's how I feel.
I got an insta crouch here as well.
Yeah,
After like 3 bullets.
Your aim has a promise. You just gotta stop crouching and learn to strafe. Yeah. It's, like whenever you're crouching, just think in your head like to replace it with a strafe, and then practice that in team deathmatch. So you don't have to think it anymore, and it's just automatic.
Yeah. I'll probably go and play like 5 team deathmatches without crouch on. With crouch off even. I would
try a B. I would try a B main play sometime. See if you can cross. Yeah, they have a cipher. See if the cam's there. If there is a cam, just shoot it and run back. If there's no cam, cross and then try to get into like the spot that we already know that these people in this rank are not gonna clear, and get your like 3 kills. Why not just pick the trip up here instead?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Could have just picked it, but.
Oh, did he actually make it past? I think he did.
Yeah, just about.
Another crouch spray. If you're gonna crouch spray, like also if you like spraying in general, use the Phantom more. Phantom is great for spraying, but still don't crouch spray.
Phantom.
I mean I think you just gotta. They're very similar weapons, but you'll see most people in higher ranks use Vandal. It's still like an ongoing debate. They're pretty equal. Depends on the map. But okay. Could come back. No, they're not gonna come back.
Yeah, that's why I stayed in case they did. It was a 4v5, so.
Isn't FF?
Yeah, FF in like 3 rounds, I think.
Okay, this smoke is so deep.
I know.
Yeah, like I would do this, but at the beginning of the round and just see.
Yeah.
Like just try it out.
Yeah,
if you die.
They were both on the wall. Like you can wall on top of that box. They were both on there and killed one of our players on top of the wall. So I wanted to come back see if there was one on there.
Still. Oh, okay.
But there wasn't.
Have you always played like Cypher and wait, I muted it on accident. You ever played Cypher and
Killjoy?
Yeah, just like something.
They just spoke to me. I tried Duelist and Smokes and stuff. I don't really like them too much.
So I actually started playing I played like a little Breach, but I also played a lot of Cypher and Killjoy whenever a long time ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, whenever Valorant initially came out. And then I swapped to Duelist, so I don't know. I'm not saying you should or need to do that, but that could help. I mean, I think how do I say this? Like not even for it to be your main, but it's always good to get like a better understanding of how different roles work. Yeah, because like a good attacker understands how defense works and vice versa, right? So I mean, and also you might find I actually really prefer Duelist or something to consider, because like right now you're really you're just working on your aim right now. That's all you really need to be working on, and your mechanics.
Yeah.
So why not do it on Duelist? Honestly, it gives you more options, more chances. And if you
Yeah,
want to come back to Cypher, fine.
I used to play Reina, and I just didn't like it at all. I played it, I think, when I was in Gold, and then as soon as I swapped over, I just kind of played Killjoy and Cypher just selfishly, and I just ranked up constantly.
Yeah, I mean
So I kind of just stuck to it.
that's fine. If that's your preference, that's completely fine.
I have started to play Clover a bit though. I played 3 or 4 games. I think 2 out of the 3 games are top fragged.
That's fine. I do really
I like
like
Clover.
that you play Sentinel primarily, so like Cypher Killjoy. If you want to play a little bit of other roles, like that's fine too. I know I just said like try a little bit of everything, but at some point eventually you're gonna like stay narrowed down. That's what I tell people, because like the person I coached yesterday plays like he played literally like 7 or 8 agents. It's just like where you gotta pick something. I told him, but you don't have to. But I mean, like it's better to be really good at 2 or 3 things than it is to be like moderately or mediocre at like a bunch of things. So
Yeah,
I yeah.
that's what I realized, and I was like, I'll just stick to one.
Like I would just whenever if you're gonna pop your cage, just walk up here. Or, like you can play close. Like I would try playing close. This is gonna build up your confidence too. Like I like this. I like this a lot. You're coming back though. It's fine. Guys just sitting in main the whole round.
Yeah. And they forfeit right here. Crouch spray.
I would just walk up. Don't even be scared to fight here. Nice, still crouch, but that was a nice aim there. Okay, FF.
Oh, it must be next round.
Let's see if we have anything special happening. Wait, what? I think it bounced off the wall.
I don't know how that spike got over.
That's crazy. Maybe someone threw it, but I think it dropped off her.
Yeah, she had it. I don't know how. She was on the other side of the wall.
Oh. Good. This like what you're doing right here is good. You're taking your time to aim. Just a little more patience there, and you get the headshot, and then we crouch.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep an eye on main and mid, but they're pushed out mid, so I just came back.
You and Ray's just looking at each other.
You're supposed to hold back to.
Are you guys 5 stacking?
To mid. Yeah, yeah.
GG. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have some notes for you all send so you can kind of remember.
Okay.
Any questions?
I don't think so. It's just practice my aim, get better at aiming, good rank up.
Yeah, it's really just aim.
Mostly.
It sounds simple or whatever, but it's really what it boils. Like, if you were to take people from Diamond, like even Diamond and Ascendant, people in Ascendant are mechanically fairly good, but even there, like, there's gonna be some inconsistencies, and even people at Immortal are not really that great sometimes with mechanics. But like, you can get to Ascendant or Immortal with, I would argue, with mechanics alone. Like, yes, how you understand the game is important, and making correct decisions and not over peaking is really important as well. But those things also kind of come naturally, just as your aim will, if you put yourself in position to practice, and practice with intention, right? So not just like booting up deathmatch just because we said so or whatever. Maybe play a couple more. Like whenever I was in my prime, I would play like a bunch of death matches. You don't have to play like 10 or something crazy, but like 3 to 5 maybe, depending on how you're feeling for the day. If you really, really want to get better, which you're here getting coaching, so I imagine you do.
Yeah. I want to get back to at least above my above my peak.
Synit 1, maybe.
Next step, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Um, if you hit once you hit diamond, let me know and we can have another session if you'd like. But really,
Okay.
it's just gonna boil down to, wait, did you not get my picture? Did you not sending?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I have a pretty good understanding of the game. When I'm 5 stacking or even just solo queuing, I'm literally IGLing like 90% of the time.
That's really great. I also do that, so we kind of share that. That's something I would definitely recommend. Don't be discouraged when you have like that jet on your team or someone's just not, um, you know, listening or whatever. Just keep calming. I get frustrated sometimes, and I'll like start to calm less, and that's very common. You'll see that a lot with people.
Yeah. A lot of
But
people like argue in the VC, and I'll just tell them to shut up and just play
yeah,
the game. If you don't want to talk, just come at least.
yeah, you can do that. Or if people are just really being obnoxious, you can just mute. Like if it's just one person, just mute them and say, "Guys, let's mute. If you guys want to win, mute this guy, and we'll keep calming or something."
Hmm.
Sorry, this is sideways, but hopefully you can see it.
Yeah, no, it's
Not
fine.
a
I can turn it and I can
yeah,
turn it around.
there's not a whole lot there, but that's like the main things we talked about.
Yeah.
Work on your mechanics, work on your aim, your peaking, stuff like that, and you will rank up quite quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just work on that constantly then. I'm literally on burning crouch right now.
Yeah, like if you don't want to do that for comp, that's fine. But I would recommend it for a little bit, just to
Yeah,
really
it kind of
ingrain.
forces me into it. Because in
Yeah,
TDM, my brain's like, it don't matter to TDM. I mean, worst case scenario, I lose the TDM. But if it's a comp, I care about comp a lot more.
yeah,
And if I lose because I'm crouch brain, I'd rather
yeah,
just have it off.
yeah. That's what I'd recommend. Let me know now. Like really focus on your crosshair. Focus on taking time to hit the head, and in the next few
Hmm.
games you play, let me know how you do. If it's today
Okay.
or whatever, let me know. I'm curious. People usually say like, "Oh, I'm doing better now." Just off of this session.
Hmm.
Obviously, you're not gonna be like a legend right after this, but hopefully it'll help a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I played 2 games today already. I kind of watched my own VOD as well, and kind of just realized I'm just crouch spamming it all the time.
Yeah,
So I kind of just tried consciously to stop without unbinding it. I went
yeah.
27. I went 20 to 7 and 17 to 10. Both wins.
Well, yeah, it's really good to watch your VODs back too, if you ever want to.
Yeah, it's important. Yeah.